Hi everybody and welcome. My name is Kiara Helen and today I'm going to be guiding you through an all levels aerial class that is going to stretch out your entire body. Now this class is going to require the prerequisite of being able to know how to go upside down. I will be linking our seat rep up here and also down here in the description bar below so that you are nice and well versed in what it is we are doing. It's really important to know the ins and outs of the pose before you jump into a class with me so that you can kind of work out how to go upside down in a safe way. Safety is the most important part of our practice, especially with aerial. All right? So that being said, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that nonsense, and let's get started. Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Kiara Helen and today I'm going to be guiding you through a really lovely full body class. This class is going to be for all levels, but it airs on the intermediate level side. If you haven't done back wrap, I highly recommend checking out my super nuanced video here and also in the description bar below so you can really get the handle of doing back wrap. It's really one of my staple poses. I really love this pose. So it's going to be used in a lot of my classes. So if you're not 100% on going upside down, you should check out that video to get up to snuff and then come meet me back here and we'll go on with our class. That being said, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that nonsense, and let's get started. So to begin, we're going to start out finding the front edge of our hammock. Sometimes it can be a little tricky to find it. Here it is. Sometimes you might find something that looks like this. Like you might think, okay, this is the edge, but it's not because it's folded. So make sure you're grabbing the very tip edge. Come to face forward, put your thumbs in, and fingers out, wider than the hips. You're going to take 6 handfuls of fabric, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Once you have your 6 handfuls of fabric, you're going to take a step back underneath your hammock's rigging points. You're going to press down into your hands, come up onto the tips of your toes, raise a leg, and bring yourself into the hammock. Bring the hammock to the backs of the knees, okay? Bring the arms up and around, and we are here. You're going to lean forward, keeping the shoulders behind the back of the hammock, and just rest here. Allowing yourself to just kind of let the hammock take you. If you're on a swivel, maybe we're going for a little baby spin. We're just going to start to let go through the hands. Let go through the feet. And take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale it out. Deep breath in through the nose. And an exhale out through the mouth. One more. Deep breath in through the nose. And an exhale out through the mouth. We're going to start to find a little circle through the ankles. And then switch the opposite direction, going around. Good. Point your toes down towards the ground. And flex your feet. Point it down. And flex. Point and flex and gently soften. Inhale to roll yourself up 1 vertebrae at a time, stacking the head over the shoulders, sitting up nice and tall. We're going to drop an ear to a shoulder. Doesn't matter which one. Then you're going to take a hand and just gently place it on top of the ear. Don't pull, just let the hand rest as a little weight. So we just open up the side of the neck just a little bit more. Good. Gently release. We're going to come to the other side. Drop it to the opposite ear. Allowing your breath to be soft. Good. Opposite hand coming onto the ear. Lovely. Release. Chin to your chest. Stretch the back of the neck. And inhale. Gazing on up towards your rib points. Good. And then come back to center. We are going to inhale to take the arms up. And exhale them down. Inhale, deep breath up. And exhale them down. Good. Inhale, deep breath. Interlace the hands at the top. Press the palms towards the ceiling. Roll the shoulders down the back. Exhale, press the hands forward, scoop through your belly and round through your spine. Lean back just a little bit. Good. Take it all the way up. Release it behind the back. Interlace the hands behind you. Open up through the shoulders. Good. And we're going to gently release on down. Now, before we go upside down, I just want to let you know that you can come up at any point if you ever need to. I'm going to show you how to exit out of this, right? So let's say you're upside down, okay? You're upside down and you're like, wow, I feel really dizzy and not comfortable, okay? So what you're going to do, you're going to press your safety button on your chest. Chin to your chest. Look towards your navel. Grab the hammock in between your thighs. Unlock the feet. Legs into a wide V. Pull belly in, chin into chest. And we are back here, hammock to the backs of the knees. And we are in our seated resting pose. At any point, if you feel like this is a necessary place to be, please come up. You can always pause the video. You can always come back. Options, right? Just listen to your body. We are going to hold on to our hammock in a regular grip. We're going to bicycle, kick the legs down to the ground, finding the smile lines of your seat between the butt and the thighs, kind of where the butt becomes the butt. We're going to slide the hands down and anchor the hammock into your sacrum, the low bony plate in the back. This is seat wrap. Now, seat wrap is just wrapped around my seat, right? From the bottom of the butt cheeks to the top of the butt cheeks. It is not in my low back and my kidneys. That won't be comfortable when I go upside down. It is in my low back, okay? Anything lower than the sacrum, you are not safe. You are not locked in, okay? So please make sure to check out a video. If you are not 100% sure, I'll put it up there and down in the description bar below. Holding on nice and tightly. We're gonna scoop through the belly, around through the spine, levering back. One leg is coming up, another leg is coming up, and hold. Nice. When you're ready, you feel that hammock caught you, you're gonna slide the hands up. And we're here in our triangle pose. We are so strong here. We hold. Breathing, hold. Little flutter kicks. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. When you're ready, slowly take the legs into a wide V. Wide V. Holding on the entire time. Chin stays towards the chest. We'll take the feet together and lower down. When you feel ready, if you are nice and locked in, you can bring one hand down, another hand down, chin and chest to the last release. And we're here, hanging upside down. Deep breath in, and an exhale out. Now to tell if you have the right position, your head should be a fist length distance at least off the ground. Since I have a shorter hammock, I've already gone upside down. My spine is a little long, so my head is touching the ground. But yours should not be touching the ground. If it is, you have to re-rig your hammock. Which I'm like nearly there. Little twists out from side to side. It's really good to take care of your hammock. Wash it when you need to. Get it fixed if there's a tear. You gotta take care of them. You are putting your full weight into a piece of fabric. The fabric needs to be safe and secure and, not smelling like armpit. Not to say that mine does, but I've smelled some smelly hammocks before. Okay. Now, you're going to take your hands down. You're going to look forward. You're going to walk yourself forward. Hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to exhale, melt back, press the belly back. Good. Little side to side here. Just watch your low back. Your core should be activated while you're here. That is not a muscle that we stretch on the daily. Good. We're going to press up. Shoulders over the wrists. Inhale, look up. Cow pose. Exhale, melt back. Inhale, back to center, hands over wrists, look up. If you're comfortable to, if your neck is pinching, don't look up. Exhale, melt back. Good, good. Little shimmy side to side, really get into those arms. You're gonna feel this in the triceps. Really pressing and anchoring down. Good. Nice. Gently begin to release. Inhale, open up through the chest. Exhale, the hands behind the back. At any point, if you feel like you need to come up, you're more than welcome to do so. Now, we are going to flex the feet onto the back of the hammock, so I have my little monkey wrap. I'm going to release my left leg off of the fabric. Keep it nice and heavy, okay? Hands can be here, or if you feel more comfortable, you can hold up here. It's really up to you. Lovely inner thigh stretch. Now I'm going to take that thigh and I'm going to squeeze into my hip flexors as I gently begin to rotate that. You're going to need to find that squeeze a lot if you find that your bones in there are kind of like clicking and clacking around together. It's okay. It's perfectly normal. It happens to me. I like to give that little activation so that the bones aren't really rubbing together too much. Okay? I'm going to bend into the leg and hold. That is lovely. This point might have a potential to make you dizzy. It's up to you if you want to try it. I'm going to take my hand that's on the ground. I'm going to reach up and grab on the same side as my foot. I'm going to hold and be here for a moment. Really opening up. Good. And then gently slide on down. Don't release yet. Release when you're close to the ground. If you need to fix that hammock, you're more than welcome to do so. You're going to open up through the leg and rewrap it on the fabric. If you notice that the fabric has trailed up a significant amount, you can pull it down and then readjust it, okay? Toes are feeling a little cold. It's pretty normal. If it's uncomfortable to you, just come up and we'll do the other side. From here, your right leg is coming off, opening up to the inner thigh. Oh, that feels heavenly. And an exhale out. Good. We're going to slowly, remember, squeeze the hip. Squeeze as you start to bring everything around. Keep it active. And point through the leg. Lovely. Bend the leg. Grab on, hold. Opening up through the quad. This has the potential to be a little too much for those with like extremely tight quads, so do what you can. Find something that feels good. Always, that's always the rule. Safety and comfort. Good. Take the hand that's on the ground. If you did it on the one side, let's do it on the other. Grab up and hold. We're coming up very soon. Good. Gently start to slide on down. Take the leg long. When you're ready. Here, opening up through the inner thigh, rotating through that leg. We're going to rewrap the leg onto the fabric. My hammock slid up my butt a little bit. Okay. And then from here, chin to your chest, look towards your belly button. Grab the hammock in between your thighs. Unlock the feet. Wide V with the legs. Slowly begin to roll all the way up. Hammock comes to the backs of the knees. And then lean in that resting pose that we found in the beginning of class. Oh, and just kind of let everything reacclimate here. Coming back to center. If you like, you can find a little movement through the ankles to get the blood flowing back to normal. Your toes might feel a little cold, a little tingly. It comes with the territory of going upside down. We just refreshed our lymphatic system, which is really great. The lymphatic system, especially when you go upside down, the way the lymph travels in the body is through movement. And the lymph has track doors in the body that all lead downwards. So in order to move that lymph around, you need to move. Going upside down is a really excellent movement to really get that lymph sort of moving and fluctuating around in the body, right? That's why if you have any like elderly grandparents or parents, it's good to have them put their feet up in the air for like 60 seconds a day to get the lymph moving. All right, we're gonna slowly begin to roll on up. We're gonna grab the hammock, toes up towards the sky, toes down towards the ground, and we're standing up. All right, so from here, we're gonna hold onto the hammock in a shopping cart grip. Slight bend into the knees. We're gonna extend the arms away from us and just gently drop here. And then bend into the knees, inhale, gaze up. Good. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow pose, tailbone reaches, chest drops, gaze up. Exhale, cat pose, point the Good. Bend the knees. Bend a little bit more, and then see if you can gaze up towards your hammock's ringing point. Really stretching through the neck, through the back. Good, and extend away. Knock the knuckles together, let the head rest through, and we're going to move from side to side. Good, extend the arms away. Bend into the knees slightly, slowly roll all the way up. We're gonna slide the hands up, keeping the same grip. So your thumbs are pointing down here. If you changed your grip to a thumbs up grip, I need you to switch your hands and point your thumbs down. We're gonna wrap our elbows into the body, come up onto the tippy toes, lift up through the chest, and roll back. And you wanna think like you have a nice little candy cane spine. Oh, that's so nice. Good. And then come right back. We're going to take our left leg onto the hammock, catch it at the cankle, calf ankle, open up gently. So this standing leg, your right leg, is experiencing external rotation. We are opening up through the hip. Holding onto the hammock with the left arm, we're going to take the right arm up and over and stretch. You can grab the hammock if you like and give it a little push. Good. All the way up. Holding on. You're going to bring the hammock in front. You're going to close that leg off so that the toes are pointing forward. You're going to gently fold down over the leg, making sure to anchor your leg into the hip. It shouldn't be up, it should be down. You could take your thumb too and give it a little press into the hip crease to find that. Good. Gently coming on up. Taking the hands here, slide them up, hand to the back of the knee, press the hips forward. It's been a noisy day today. There's been crows, there's been dogs, there's been trains. Good. Drop the knee down. This might be a little too much. If this is too much, just stay here, but just drop down just a little bit, okay? From here, we're going to press those hips forward. Feel free to you can always lower your hammock too, if you still want to experience something. But this hikes you up a little too much. Holding on, you're going to drop your right hand back and then lean back. If you're up here, you're here, right? Or you can be here. It's up to you. If you like, you can release your hammock hand, open it up. Good. And bring it back on. Oh, that was lovely. Whew. Picking on yourself all the way up. We're going to take our foot onto the hammock. Heel is out, toe is out. You're going to bring the knee in. From here, depends on your flexibility, you're going to find something that's parallel to the ground. It's okay if it's not parallel to the ground. Just work with what you got. Keep the feet flexed. You're going to take the arms forward and just lean forward. That's all for now. Make sure that the knee is in front of your hammock and you feel very firm and secure here. If you don't feel secure, don't lean forward, all right? And make sure the firm foundation is in your foot, because if you do slip out of this, you can just kind of stand up. Also, if you ever do fall, don't reach for the hammock, reach for the ground. The ground stays static. Hammock will move, okay? Lean forward, sit back a little bit. Sit back a little bit more. And a little bit more. Good. Interlace the hands behind your back. And start to press that standing foot. Open. Like so. Good. And if you like, you can bend into the knees a little bit more. Drop the leg down towards the ground. It's a really big IT band stretch and a glute stretch. Good. And then pick the foot back up. Slowly begin to stand yourself up. Let's do the other side. Okay? Release. Shake out through the leg. Right leg, catch it at the ankle. Good. Start to open up, external rotation. Inhale the arm up, exhale, lean over. If you like, you can give it a little push. absolutely lovely. Good. Take it on up. Leg faces forward. And we're going to lean down. Any amount that is comfortable. Good. And then bring it up. Catch it at the knee. We're going to press the hips forward. And yet again, if you found the modification on the other side, you'll find it on this side as well. We're going to come down onto the knee. And if you did not come down, just stay up. Just maybe increase the intensity of the stretch a little bit. Press the hips forward. Good. And then hold, your left hand is going to reach back and open up here. Are you breezing through these moves? Are you struggling with these moves? I'd love to hear. You should shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'm at Kiara Helen. I'd love to hear from you. Good. And then if you like, you can release. Open up through the chest, gaze up. Make sure you're really firmly rooted down. Ball of the foot. Not just abusing your toes. No toe abuse. Right? And you'll notice that if the ball of the foot is firmly down and you're not just like leaning on your toes, you're going to get a bigger stretch in your hips. Good. Reach on up. Reach on up. You're going to stand up. Back to the glute stretch. Foot into the hammock. Toes out, heels out. All right, like a little colorful Band-Aid. Knee in. Slide it. So one side's going to be different than the other, right? Always remember that. So we're going to need something a little different from one side to the other. Okay? So we're feeling comfortable. We're feeling confident here. I'm feeling firmly rooted in my seating leg. I'm going to bend into it and reach. And sit back just a little bit more. And just a little bit more lean. Good. We'll interlace the hands behind the back. And if you like, you can start to drop the leg down, any amount. So when you're ready, you're just going to gently release the hands, slowly coming up into a stand, and then release. And we're just going to find ourselves to taking a seat onto the ground. Just taking this moment to really thank our bodies for allowing ourselves to practice today. We're going to take the arms up, deep breath. Open on up. Exhale all the way down through center to the heart. I love and respect myself. I love and respect my earth. I treat others with respect and love. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste. And that's it, folks. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you really enjoyed this practice and you feel more stretched out and relaxed. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you haven't already. And you can follow me on Instagram. I'm at Kiara Helen. I'd love to meet you. And that's all. Take care, everybody. Bye. Like, that's all I ask. Okay. All right. So let's keep going.